What's going on, Solid Steppers? It's Miss Ward coming to you. I'm coming to you from my home. I'm actually studying for an appliance. I glanced at it last night because I couldn't sleep. I was a little irritated, to say the least. And I want to talk about that irritation. Let me explain something to you people. If you're out here in appliance repair, you should be studying. Wherever you're having challenges, you should be working on that. Like right now, what I'm looking at, let me see if I can show you guys. This is my laptop, right? See right here? I don't know if you can see that. This shows control panel features. Why am I looking at control panel features? The reason I'm looking at control panel features on this unit I'm getting ready to look at, it's an LG, is because in order to put it into diagnostic mode, I'm going to have to press the lower oven button and then hold down bake and broil at the same time. When I get to the customer's home, I'm not going to be fumbling figuring out where it is. Alright, the customer's complaint is as follows. The customer says that they can light, this is a LG gas stove, that they can light the actual burners but nothing turns on. The oven doesn't turn on, the display isn't working, blah blah blah. This is a common problem on this unit. The unit is a LDG 3016ST. The reason I'm saying this is I'm going to go in there with my control board and the touch panel just in case that's the issue, so I can have a one-stop completion. Now last night I took a look and my local distributors did not have the actual touch screen. When I did my research and I used my parts help to do that research, the top two items that came up was the touch panel and the PCB control board. Now they have a couple of control boards. They have a power board, and it walks you through here because I have a membership with Samurai Appliantology, and in that membership I was able to pull up the complete service manual, and now I'm able to walk through and prep. This is why I'm irritated when people call me, because I'm the busiest woman in America. But I realize how valuable my time is, and that I gotta sit so I can get in here, get this paper, and get out. You know, the problem is when we go to these jobs, we're not prepared, and it's okay to make mistakes because we all do, but we keep making them because we're not applying ourselves and doing what we need to do. So this next step right here, the next page I'm looking at, and I'm just going to turn this around for you guys. Let me see, this way. The next thing I'm looking at here is going to be the different connectors and things of that nature, disassembly of it and things like that. Now I'm going to roll down to page, see if I can bring this up here. And this is just me doing regular, anybody can do this. Get your $200 membership at Appliantology so you can download these manuals. A lot of people have problems downloading the manuals. Why do they have problems? Because they don't slow down to realize you only put in 3 or 4 letters or numbers, put an asterisk behind it, and then do your research. I also, of course, have memberships with Service Matters, so I have access, MST, you know, all the places I need to go so that when I get ready to do the job, I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing now is I'm going to scroll up to page, I think it's 46, and it goes through the troubleshooting sequence. How do I know that? Because I went and looked through the table of contents. But I'm taking the time to do this because in my mind I have an idea, but I never sit here and think that I know everything. So for instance, they give you a composition of the keypad control, normally closed, normally open. They go through and show you what's used, what's not used. Now, it breaks down the different printed circuit boards, as you can see here. Oven system, oven relay, display, and the part numbers. Notice the part numbers are there. So for instance, it will walk you through when you get to the troubleshooting side. This is the one they say to check first, by the way. The board here to make sure we have power. Of course, we check to make sure we have power going to the unit at the wall. Then from there, they tell you to check CN1, which is right here, and check these two to make sure you have the proper voltage going in to feed the other PCs. And then the thing I like about this is that it goes into diagnosing from here with the different codes. So they'll tell you how to use the schematic to do your diagnostic. Alright? There's no excuse for us not to be prepared. System dead right here. See what I was talking about? CM1 right here. Check the white and the red, which is pin 1 and pin 3. Check for an open or a short. You know, there's no excuse. So these are the different codes if you get codes. Now, if you don't get codes, they walk you through that through a troubleshooting sequence. So right now, I'm going in. There's no display to the touch panel. It's walking me through the schematic, what I'm looking for and why. Going right back to that CN1. How many times? Red and white wire testing. This is what I'm saying. It takes me how long to do this? Like right now, this video is at 6 minutes. You gotta have some concept, people. Right here, how simple is this? No display, no power. All right, I'm gonna check red and white again, and it says check for input. Control dead, which is the issue. Select the function, any beeping sound. If it's no beeping sound, I need to check and make sure I even got power going, so it says go here. If I do have a beeping sound, it tells me immediately to replace this right here, printed circuit board. Like, come on, people. It's not that hard. It's really not. The problem is we're not willing to take the time and invest. And not everything is going to be this simple, but you can't get into appliance repair and play games. That's all I'm saying. So with that said, this is why Miss Ward is irritated. When I have people that call me and they're having duplicate issues and the same issues, it's very clear that they are not taking the time to invest in training. Spend the money, and then when you spend the money, use the tool. If you don't know how to use the tool, call Miss Ward, and Miss Ward will walk you through it. But I tell everybody, all my mentees, number one, join TMM Voxer Group, join TMM Academy, join Samurai Appliantology. Samurai has a course, a core course. A lot of times when you're doing it, you're not getting a lot of hands-on. It doesn't make sense. You should be testing and repairing your own appliances at home. It makes no sense to me, and it's really irritating because my time is extremely valuable. I have no problem with coaching and training anybody, but what I have a problem with is when people continue to do the same thing over and over again. That's called insanity, you know, and I won't have any part of it. Also, of course, I tell everybody I got my start with Appliance Boot Camp with Mike Sneed. I took what he gave us, that foundation, that blueprint, and built my own game. And I suggest you do the same. So with that said, I'm going to sign off because I got to finish studying this and get ready for this job. I'm going to stop by Encompass. I'm going to pick up these other boards that they do have available, so I'm prepared to win. I don't believe in losses, man. Only thing I believe in is learning and growing, next level. If you need a consult, you want to speak with me directly, you're stuck in your business, you're a little frustrated, holla at me. I'll get you right. That's what we do. Be blessed, and don't forget, the consultations are in the link. If this can help somebody, like, share, and subscribe, and have a phenomenal day. And I'm real as they come. I did this video. I could have split the screen. I could have did all that professional stuff, but what am I? Real. This is everyday. This is authentic. Have a great day.